This is Laika Maravilla, a registered psychometrician, a trying hard educator, motivational speaker, and author. And it's time for us to share stories, insights, and lessons as we keep trying hard to be better together. How can you make the most out of your free time? Now, it doesn't matter how short or how long that free time is. If you know how to use it well, it can work wonders for you and your mental well-being. That's what we're going to talk about in this new Trying Hard podcast episode. All right, welcome to this new episode of the Trying Hard podcast. This is something that I'm making, not just for you. I'm actually making this for me as well. Simply because I want to hold myself accountable then for the things I'm about to tell you. And the reason for that is I think you know na I'm a bit of a workaholic. Tanggalin na natin yung a bit. I am a workaholic and I love what I do. And I think it adds another layer when it comes to the way I spend my time kasi I literally love what I do. And so I can keep doing it for as long as I possibly could until I run myself dry and talagang, I get sick or I have maybe a mental breakdown that would keep me from moving forward. So it really is a struggle for me and my family can attest to that. My twin sisters specifically. So kung makakausap niyo si Ate Abby, sasabihin niya yan na one of the things that differentiates her from me is that yun nga, I really work hard and I work all the time. So itong episode na to is still me being very honest and vulnerable and explaining my struggle with how I spend my free time. Now, the first thing I need to stress is that iba-iba tayo. Okay? Iba-iba talaga tayo. Iba-iba tayo ng seasons ng life where we're in right now. I understand na if you're younger, and I know this kasi nung bata ako ganun din, you have yung boundless na energy at saka a certain level ng eagerness na kapag I tell you to stop or even slow down, you may come at me and say na parang, hindi pa kasi ako pagod. And I understand that kasi nung bata rin ako, again, ganyan din ako. I don't think magpapapigil din ako kung may nagsabi sa akin na I should slow down. Kasi hindi talaga ako napapagod. Kasi I can work for long hours nang hindi ako naghahanap ng tulog or ng nap or anything like that. Meron din naman na iba na gusto man mag-rest, di ba? You can't afford to do that right now. As in literally, you can't afford to do it. Kasi ubos na yung leaves mo for this year, kailangan mo pa mag-ipon kasi yung ibang mga companies ganoon, di ba, na-accrue yung leave. So, kailangan mo pa pumasok ng more days para makapag-VL ka. Or even sa days na off ka from work, meron kang side hustle or meron kang racket na nag-help sa'yo to fund your family's expenses or anything like that. So, I do understand na iba-iba tayo na pinanggagalingan. But, again, whether your free time is an hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or a full weekend, or even a full week, paano mo siya ginagamit? I think that is the more important question. Because you can spend 15 minutes doing something, being mindful about it, being purposeful about it, and be fully rested after that. And you can also spend a full week nang hindi pagpapahinga. Diba? Wala kang gagawang trabaho, you're unproductive, yes. Pero hindi ka talaga napapahinga rin. So, sayang naman yun. Nakakatuwa nga kasi if any of you are on TikTok, you probably already saw this trend. Merong video doon na may voiceover na parang, did you work today? No. Well, did you rest? Tas ang sagot is, well, surprisingly, no. Parang ganun. Ibig sabihin, hindi rin siya nagpahinga. And ganun kadalasan yung nangyayari sa ibang tao. So, what do you do? Now, there are 3 things that I would encourage you to do. And again, ang susi dito is being purposeful, being mindful, na ito yung decision kong gawin. May ownership ako sa gagawin ko for the next 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or for the next weekend or week. And then you can choose to do one of these 3 things, or maybe even all of them. Okay? Now, the first thing that you have to do with your free time is rest. And I'm not saying na, okay, sige, magtatrabaho ko na nakahiga or magtatrabaho ko nang nakaupo. No. Rest is full rest dapat. Ibig sabihin nun, turn all your notifications off. Diba? Talaga mag-detach kayo dun sa mga responsibilities sa mga kailangan gawin. And it doesn't matter whether that's 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Basta importante, you have nothing else in your mind except purposeful and buong pahinga. Just rest. And you really have to make that decision, sa tingin ko, sa experience ko rin, long before the actual time that you're supposed to rest. For example, if mayroong upcoming weekend, I need to talk to myself Itong Saturday na ito, you can't cheat. Hindi ka pwedeng magsabi na, okay, light work lang, emails lang. Hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng videos. Hindi ka pwedeng kumuha ng shots kahit day in the life vlog lang or anything like that. This Saturday, you will rest. And I do that. I try my best na at least once a month. Meron akong isa sa mga rest days ko na talagang full rest siya. Wala akong itinerary, wala akong anything na gagawin. Tapos ko talaga lahat ng mga kailangan kong tapusin before that day. And walang pressure to make or create anything. And this is something that I also had to teach my team and even talk to Zandy about, no? Sabi ko sa kanya kasi, even if I'm, say, painting or sculpting, kung i-on niya yung Kumu live stream, which we do sometimes din, diba? Parang work with me. Kahit na sabihin na natin na may ginagawa ako or this is rest time, the moment na may camera na nakatutok sa akin, ano na yun, work na siya. Hindi na siya full rest. So, what do I need to do then? Eliminate all of that. Like, if I'm going to want to paint, I'm just going to paint without anyone watching. I'm going to go to bed. I'm just going to be in bed the entire day. Hindi naman entire day, pero for most of the day. I'm only going to play PUBG for that day. That's all I do. No need to create content. No need to stream my game. Nothing like that. It's just rest. Okay? So again, you have to really set aside time for that and commit to that time. Okay? Now, for those of you who feel guilty for taking time to rest, here's something that I wrestle with, no? And when I talk to myself and convince myself that it's time to rest, what I tell myself is, you are resting kasi this will enable you to do the work you love after you rest. Because if you don't rest right now, if you don't stop, mahihirapan ka to perform well sa susunod na araw or to do the things that you promised others that you're going to do. Hindi mo matatapos yung mga kailangan mong gawin. So again, think about that dun sa idea when it comes to rest. This is something that you need. Okay? A few, I guess, years ago, I said that you shouldn't rest when you could, rest because you should. And that speaks wonders din to me. Kailangan mo magpahinga kasi kailangan mo magpahinga. Okay? I know a lot of people have said this to you probably na even God took, di ba, one day off to rest after He created the world. So, sino ba tayo? And it does make sense because even studies have shown that na kailangan talaga natin magpahinga. Okay? Makes you well-rested and also makes you more productive for the week ahead. Now, the second thing that you need to do is to create. Okay? So, create things. Okay? And now, I know, some of you may say, hindi kasi ako artist, coach. Anong gagawin ko? Wala akong skill when it comes to painting or sculpting or music or anything like that. Wala akong inclination sa arts. Well, maybe, but that doesn't mean that you can't try. That doesn't mean that you can't start right now. And that doesn't mean ang art lang ay fine arts. As in, dapat meron kang output, no? One of the things na nakita ko sa pandemic is people gravitated towards making things with their hands as well. Diba? Maraming nagplantito at plantita. Meron bang plantito or plantita sa inyo dyan? My dad is actually into gardening right now, trying to grow grapes dito sa aming bahay, no? And I wish him well dun sa endeavor na yon. Pero, kasi it works with your hands. You have to start making something with your hands. Pwede rin siyang cooking, right? Baking. And ang daming mga tao who got into these hobbies or things just to make sure na meron silang ginagawa na expression, no? Nang kailangan nilang nararamdaman or something that they could learn then and get good at. So think about that. What do you want to create? No? Bakit? Kasi pag puro rest din, the tendency is we kind of lose yung ating passion din or yung ating love, zest for life. And if we don't push ourselves to make something, may something in us that I think eventually dies eh. And I say that from experience din. You know, sometimes when I get too stressed and too tired that masyado ako maraming ginagawa, lalo na kung technical, lalo na kung nag-film ako ng tuloy-tuloy na videos or I'm writing questions or nagsusulat ako ng book. Minsan mapapabulalas talaga ako kasi napapasigaw ako na kailangan ko tumugtog. No? I need to hit the drums. I need to play music. I need to do something. Because when I do, it sets my soul, it sets my soul free. Eh. It sets my entire being into fire. Parang ganun, na bumuhay ako dahil I'm making something. So again, I want you to experience that. Now again, it doesn't have to be grand, that doesn't have to be perfect. Zandy actually is, and I'm mentioning this na hindi niya alam, pero she's recently got into painting, pero paint by numbers. May mga ganong klaseng kits that you can buy from the mall or from online shops. So basically, nakalagay lang doon yung color, may numbers siya, may kasama na rin siyang paint, tsaka paintbrush. Tapos susundin mo lang yung pattern. Kung number 1 is orange, kunin mo lang yung orange, tapos lalagay mo siya doon sa mga 1 doon sa board na yun. And even if, again, that takes away yung stress sa mind natin minsan na, okay, ano draw ko? May guide naman eh. Susundan mo lang siya. And it really is a good activity. So you may want to try it out. One more thing I do is, recently, I got into puzzle building, pero for adults. So, yung Roker is a brand and available din sila sa Little Haven na website. Again, all these things nilink ko na lang din sa show notes, no? Pero meron din tayong coupon code doon na Lyqa, LYQA. You can use that upon checkout for a discount. I got these puzzles, wood puzzles sila, yung iba craft kit, na pwede mong i-assemble. No tools required naman. So, parang, talaga siya, puzzle talaga siya. Tatanggalin mo siya dun sa page, tapos bubuin mo siya. And I just recently finished yung The Globe, which is one of their, I guess, more advanced puzzles. And even if it's a little bit challenging din, ang sarap sa feeling na may natapos kang ganun. So again, you have to create something. Now, it doesn't have to be beautiful sa first try. Ang importante lang, you're doing something with your hands. Okay? Meron kang creative output. Okay? Anything na maglalabas ng feeling na, okay, I'm alive, I'm trying something new, I'm growing and expressing myself. Okay? Now, before we talk about the last tip, which I'd argue is the most uncommon of the three, let's just take a quick break.
Bumibili ng planner, taon-taon kasi New Year, New You. Oo. Pero hindi niya naman sinusulatan. Kasi daw pangit yung sulat niya, sayang yung papel. Tapos minsan, January, okay pa, sinusulatan niya, ginagamit niya. February, okay pa. Tapos susunod niyang bubuksan, September na. Ganun ka rin ba? Ako rin kasi, kaya nga gumawa ko ng sarili kong planner. Ito ang planner na para sa mga try-hard, kagaya ko. At dahil hindi nakakahiya maging trying hard, mas nakakahiya to not try at all, nilagay na natin sa cover mismo. This planner is undated, kaya pwede mo simulan gamitin kahit kailan. At kung makakalimutan gamitin pwede mong gamitin ulit. Walang masasayang na papel. But I should warn you, this planner is not for everyone. Parang yung podcast natin. Others may look at it and say it's too much or it's too messy. Pero I made these choices para hindi kayo mahiyang gamitin. This is the kind of planner you can use and abuse. Aside from the monthly spread, weekly spread, at yung task list, meron din siyang mga activity sheets that you can use sa inyong journey sa personal development. At kung ready ka na bumili para sa'yo o para panregalo, you can go to bit.ly/tryinghard planner. And for the first 100 orders hanggang November 30, I will also include a dedication. Kung gusto nyo lang naman. You just let us know dun sa notes kung kaninong pangalan ang isusulat. Now, I always tell you to dream big, work hard, and start now. This planner right here is actually one of my big dreams, so thank you all for making it come true.
Now, let's jump back into our discussion. Again, 3 tips to make the most out of your free time. We talked about rest. We talked about creation, diba? You have to create something. And then yung third one is actually, pinagsama yung dalawa eh. You have to recreate. Okay? Now, ano yung ibig sabihin ng recreate? If you go to the dictionary definition, the definition is to refresh or recharged. But let me redefine that for you. Okay? Kasi nandun na dun sa rest yung rest eh. Hindi na siya nandun. Or yung refresh, pwede na rin siya dun sa create. And recreate can also mean copy, or basically emulate. Gayahin yung isang bagay. Kasi if you're going to recreate the scene, ibig sabihin gagayahin mo yung scene. Now, what I want to offer is yung definition ng recreate for our purpose here is this line. I want you to be bored. Okay? Be bored. Minsan out of your wits, but just be bored. And bored as in B-O-R-E-D ha. Kailangan ma-feel ninyo yung boredom. Now, getting bored pero recreation, di ba dapat productive nga? Bakit gusto mong mabore kami, coach? Now, here's why I argue na boredom or being bored is actually a good way to spend your free time. The reason for that is, sa tingin ko and sa experience ko to, when you're bored, when you're not thinking about anything, when you're free writing or just daydreaming, minsan dun pumapasok yung pinakamagagandang ideas natin. Dun sa feeling ng boredom na yun, dun ka actually humuhugot na parang, okay, dahil nakaka-bore itong sitwasyon na to, bukas ito yung list of things that I'm going to do. This is how I can better use my time in the next days. Okay? So again, think about that when it comes to the idea of recreation. Be bored. Be bored out of your wits. Like, think about that. Paano ko magagamit yung boredom ko na yun for the better? Okay? Now, I say that again kasi I'll share a little bit of an anecdote. When I was working for a corporate company before, I used to finish my work early. And ibig sabihin doon, first 2 hours of the day, siguro, I'm done na with my heavy work. Naghihintay na lang ako niyan kung may mag-email sa akin or may tatawag sa akin. And my struggle then was boredom. Kasi anong gagawin ko for the rest of the time? I still have, 6 hours here to work and wala na akong gagawin kasi tapos ko na yung trabaho ko. But honestly, I'm grateful for those days na I was bored. No, I had time kasi I had time to recreate. Bakit? Kasi that was actually the beginning, yung spine nung idea ko of how I will teach math or English. How I will outline things. Ano ba yung mga topics na madalas nagkakamali yung mga Pilipino? Saan tayo nagkakaroon problema sa subject-verb agreement? Kasi nakita ko, I was working there as an email reviewer then for some of the other employees ng company. Nakikita ko sa email nila yung mga Philippinisms na tinatawag or yung mga tendencies na, okay, mali yung punctuation, ayaw mag-period sa isang sentence. At dahil nakikita ko yun, at may oras ako to sit on my hands, kasi bawal sa trabaho namin, bawal magdala ng anything, bawal magdala ng gadgets, or even a notebook, bawal yun sa floor. So, hindi ako pwedeng mag-take down ng notes. But what I would do then would be, I would email myself with a list of notes. Just anecdotes na naisip ko, blog ideas na naisip ko, and dun sa time na yun, na I was working and I had only little snippets or windows to be bored, dun pinanganak yung first 2 blogs ko. So, number 1 was the LaikaMaravilla.com blog na ngayon, pero it used to be my2cents.com, so where I share my 2 cents on different topics, on love, on time, on talking, lahat ng mga yan. And then the second one was yung Piling Pelikula, which is where I review films naman. Okay? And those 2 creative endeavors na naging kahit papaano medyo businessy na rin nung lumaon, pinanganak siya dun sa boredom na yon. Yung idea na yon na okay, I want to do something after this. I would outline things in my head. I would outline things na okay, ito yung sasabihin ko, ito yung topic na pag-uusapan. And naluto yung mga ideas na yon sa panahon na I was so bored. Okay? So again, 3 things lang. 3 things to make the most out of your free time. Number 1, rest. Full rest. As in, malayo sa kahit anong trabaho or sa pag-iisip ng trabaho. Number 2, think about things you can create with your hands. Okay? Play music. Learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to do arts and crafts. Or kahit shoot a photo or a video, anything like that. Just start creating things. It doesn't have to be good. Okay? Ang importante may nagagawa ka. And number 3 is recreate. Okay? Refresh and recharge by being bored. and recharge your creativity. Kasi kapag huminto ka, 'di ba? Yun yung sinasabi nila minsan, like the metaphor, no? Kapag ang kabayo, for example, kinulong mo siya sa maliit na kwadra, tapos nirelease mo yung kabayo na yon, that horse will probably run as fast as possible. Parang hindi ko sinasabi na it's a good thing to do. I'm sinasabi ko lang minsan, pag bored tayo, pag naka-stop tayo, kapag time na for us to run, magkakaroon tayo ng fresh na energy, fresh na motivation. Okay? So I'm hoping those 3 things helped you. Sana may nakuha kayo from this episode. If meron kayong gustong i-share or may topic na gusto niyo pag-usapan natin next, go and join yung ating Trying Hard Podcast community on Facebook. Again, just type it, Trying Hard Podcast community, and the team will welcome you there. I would love to hear din kung may inputs kayo. Just use the hashtag Trying Hard with Laika. That's Trying Hard with LYQA. Pag nag-post kayo on social media so we can find your comments. And again, thank you for listening to the podcast and sharing this with your friends, your family. Thank you for keeping us in the top podcast list ng Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Kahit na we're a tiny production and it's just me talking to you most of the time. So maraming salamat sa pakikinig and I'm hoping nakakatulong to sa inyo. Follow the podcast if you haven't yet. We have more episodes coming up. We release a new episode every Sunday. And if more of you want it, we'll be releasing even more. Okay, so thank you again for listening. And as we always say sa podcast na to, dream big, work hard, start now, and don't be afraid to be called a try hard. Kaya niyan. I'll see you next time. Well, talk to you next time. Okay?